Hey there, I'm Lalata from Let's Speak English, and in this lesson we'll go over these two prepositions, with and by, in two parts. Now if you're a little confused by preposition, that's totally normal. Wait a second, I could also say if you're feeling frustrated with prepositions, you're definitely not alone. Now it's a little tricky, right? Are both of these sentences correct? Does the meaning change? So both of these sentences are perfectly fine. But let's find out a little more about how to use these little but important English prepositions correctly. Well, hold on tight. Let's look at the first preposition, with. So, with can actually mean all these different things as a preposition. Let's start with the first one for now. You can use with when you're talking about people or things being together. So, if you're with someone, then you're probably in the same place as them. For example, I was with Jane yesterday when the accident happened. So, this means I was physically in the same place as Jane yesterday while the accident was happening. Now this could be people or objects. So two objects or things that are with each other or also together. For example, I like to eat my burger with mustard. When I eat a burger, I put mustard on it and I eat the burger and the mustard together. Right? So with means physically in the same place. There's one exception though. This is an informal usage but a very common one. Two people that are together or with each other, well, this can actually mean that they are in a romantic relationship or they are dating. For example, Chris has been with Jane since the party last year. So Chris and Jane probably haven't been physically in the same location since last year, but they have been together in a relationship. Now this usage is quite contextual and you need to kind of need the other information in the sentence to help you recognize the meaning. Let's look at this example. Are you with Sammy? I'm trying to find her. So now here, this probably isn't talking about a romantic relationship because we are looking for Sammy. We want to know where she is, where she is physically right now. So we are asking, is she with you? Okay, it's not the romantic meaning. So with can also mean having something. So you can use with to show that something or someone has something else. So a person with tattoos is someone who has the tattoos. So I've never met someone with purple hair before. I'm looking for a house with a pool. He needs to quit. He quits rather because he needs a job with a better salary. So, with can also mean to use something to make or to do something else. So to think about a time when you were doing an action or you were making something with the help of a tool or an object or an ingredient. It might sound a little confusing. For example, she decorated the table with the candles that he gave her. So this means she used the candles to make the table look nice. Okay? She's using them as a tool or as a material. Another example, he always does his homework with a pencil. So he uses pencil while doing his homework. So these another example, I made a pasta sauce with the basil that I grew in my garden. So here I'm talking about using basil to cook. It's an important ingredient or tool. Generally a tool, and I like pasta with basil sauce. So that's how I use with. Moving on, there are two ways more that you can use preposition with. The little ones are a less common, but of course these are a little less common than the earlier three that we discussed. But you can use with to show feelings behind an action. So you can say that you're doing an action with a certain feeling. For example, I'm writing this message to you with great sadness. She sang with such emotion that I started to cry. He opened the door with fear. So we can use with to explain how an action, the emotion behind an action. Now lastly, if someone is with you, they agree with you. They are on your side. So imagine that everyone at work is the middle of a big discussion. Now everyone has different opinions, okay? But you agree with Matt. So you can say, I'm with Matt. When you say that, you're letting everyone know that you agree with Matt. You have the same opinion as Matt, right? Well, so that was all about the usage of preposition with. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to click the big fat like button there and subscribe to my channel, Let's Speak English. Do not forget to watch the part 2, the usage of preposition. Bye.